7 p.m. on Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. Kent County Levy Court business meeting is now called to order. We're at 555 Bay Road, Dover, Delaware. Levy Court Chambers, room 203. Turn it over to County Administrator Kevin Sipple.
Thank you, Madam President. This meeting is being held in person at 555 Bay Road, Dover, Delaware, in the Levy Court Chambers. We're also making it available via the internet through WebEx. Participants can join us by phone or by computer during the meeting. There will be opportunities for public comment for those attending in person or online. When the President once opens a public comment period, those attending in person may step forward to one of the two podiums and be recognized. If you're joining us by phone and wish to comment, please press *3, which will raise your electronic hand. Our operator will identify you and bring you into the meeting. Pressing *6 will mute and unmute your line. If you're online, you will see a hand and microphone icon at the bottom of your screen. Please use those at the appropriate times. We ask guests to begin public comments by stating your name and address for the record. The county attorney will administer an oath of affirmation to everyone giving testimony during a public hearing. We ask that public comments relate to the subject announced by the President. In addition to public hearings, there are 2 public comment periods, one at the beginning of the meeting for agenda items and one near the end of the meeting for general comments. This meeting is being recorded and will follow the rules and procedures adopted by Levy Court, as well as the Mason Rules of Order. Back to you, Madam President.
Thank you. I would ask the invocation to be led by Commissioner Pepper. Pledge allegiance, Commissioner Hertz. Moment of silence for our troops and first responders. Commissioner Sweeney, all stand.
Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to come together this evening to discuss important issues for Kent County. Please let our decisions be pleasing to not only you, but to our constituents. Amen.
Commissioner Sweeney.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence for our troops and first responders. Thank you.
Ms. Tanaka, roll call.
Mr. Angel? Absent. Mr. Hall?
Here.
Mr. Hertz?
Here.
Mr. Pepper?
Here.
Mr. Scott?
Here.
Mr. Sweeney?
Still dealing with a virus, so I am online.
Mrs. Maston?
Here.
Madam President, roll call reveals 6 present, 1 absent.
Let the roll call show 6 present, 1 absent. Next on the item is adoption of the agenda. Need a motion?
Madam President, make a motion for adoption of agenda.
Second motion.
Motion by Vice President Scott, second by Commissioner Pepper. Any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Angel? Absent. Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Mr. Hertz?
Yes.
Mr. Pepper?
Yes.
Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Mr. Sweeney?
Yes.
Mrs. Maston?
Yes.
Madam President, roll call reveals 6 yeas, 1 absent.
Let the record show 6 yeas, 1 absent. At this point in time, we open the meeting to any public comment on agenda items not covered under the public hearing.
For our guests joining us online, if you would like to make public comments at this time, please indicate by raising your electronic hand or pressing *3 if you're joining us by phone. I see no hands raised online, Madam President.
Thank you. A motion to accept consent agenda 2603.
So moved, Madam President.
Second.
Motion by Vice President Scott, second by Commissioner Pepper. Any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Angel absent. Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Mr. Hertz,
Yes.
Mr. Pepper,
Yes.
Mr. Scott,
Yes.
Mr. Sweeney,
Yes.
Mrs. Maston.
Yes.
Madam President, roll call reveals 6 yeas, 1 absent.
Let the record show 6 yeas, 1 absent. At this point, we have some presentations. March 2026 Employee of the Month. Ms. Horsey?
Good evening, Commissioners. I would like to call forward Deputy Chief Justin Conrad to introduce the Employee of the Month.
Good evening. So Kent County department heads have selected Ryan Quinn from the Department of Public Safety as the March 2026 Employee of the Month. Ryan currently serves as paramedic first class in the Emergency Medical Services Division of the Department of Public Safety, having joined Kent County in April of 2022. He began his career with the county as a paramedic trainee during his final semester of his paramedic program and was promoted to a nationally registered paramedic in November of 2022. Throughout his tenure, Ryan has consistently demonstrated the initiative, professionalism, and strong leadership abilities, which led to his most recent promotion in December 2025 to his current role as paramedic first class. In addition to his paramedic duties, Ryan has served as a team lead for the bike team. In this role, he has made notable strides in developing a comprehensive operations manual and ensuring that required equipment and gear are properly standardized and readily available, significantly improving the team and the readiness and consistency. He has been instrumental in advancing the use of virtual reality, VR training, implementing innovative tools that have allowed providers to treat simulated patients in immersive scenarios while receiving real-time feedback to enhance clinical decision-making, learning outcomes, and the overall performance. Ryan has demonstrated outstanding initiative and leadership through his significant contributions to Kent County EMS. He played a pivotal role to the development and execution of the Recruit Academy, which became an integral component of our training and onboarding process for the recruits. The Academy established a strong foundation for cultivating clinical knowledge, critical thinking skills, and professional standards expected of our paramedic recruits. Through this efforts, Ryan has helped strengthen the preparedness, confidence, and overall competence of incoming providers, reinforcing the high standards of excellence within our EMS division. According to the Director of Public Safety, Chief John Tinger, Ryan Quinn's dedication, innovation, and steadfast commitment to professional development has made a lasting and meaningful impact on Kent County EMS. His leadership, forward-thinking approach, and contributions to training and operational readiness exemplifies the highest standards of our organization, making him highly deserving of recognition as Employee of the Month. Congratulations to Ryan on a job well done. Ryan resides in Newcastle County. So if you could join us up here, Ryan.
Commissioners, could you join me down front along with the County Administrator? Kent County Levy Court, March 2026, Employee of the Month, Ryan Quinn. On this day, the 24th day of February 2026, the Levy Court of Kent County, State of Delaware, does hereby recognize Ryan A. Quinn, Paramedic First Class, Department of Public Safety, for his exceptional initiative, dedication, and conscientiousness in the delivery of services to the citizenry of Kent County. Thank you so much for your service. I can't tell you how much I appreciate having a paramedic come up here to be recognized. It means a lot because I'm really kind of prejudiced towards paramedics, haven't had to use them in the past. So congratulations, especially for someone who's been here not quite 4 years. You deserve a lot of credit for everything you've done. Thank you.
You know, thinking about it, for what our paramedics do, they actually save lives and serve the public. Actually, every month we should have a paramedic recognized as Employee of the Month. So, congratulations. You look taller in person than you do in your picture. Hey, that must be a really old picture because, So, congratulations. Keep up the good work. Keep making the government look, Kent County government look good, and keep making the commissioners look good. We appreciate you all. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. I don't know if you remember, but when I was a new commissioner, you gave me my first ride. So as soon as I saw the picture, I said, I know that guy. And I see your partner out there that was also on that ride that night. But I appreciate all that you guys do. Thank you.
Yeah, Ryan, congratulations. What you do with the entire Public Safety Division does is just so important to the folks in this county, especially this time of year when you're out there working around road hazards. It's just very impressive. Keep up the good work.
Ryan, congratulations on behalf of all the employees here at Kent County for being recognized as March Employee of the Month. Definitely, you've deserved this recognition, and thank you for everything that you do day in and day out for public safety.
Ryan, congratulations, and thank you for the service that you provide for Kent County. Kent County is pretty fortunate. We've got a whole building and a whole staff that's full of exceptional people. Of course, public safety is near and dear to me, but the only time that you are called upon is when someone's having their worst day. And for paramedics and dispatch and stuff, for them to step up on a day-to-day basis, just like they did with this last storm here, day in and day out, minute after minute, speaks volume. So thank you very much for all that you do for the county.
Mr. Quinn, so your motivation, your dedication, to change how we do things is inspiring, and we thank you for doing that. As early on as you are in your career, I'm sure this is only the first of many accolades that you will get. So we're very proud of you. Thank you for being part of the team. Keep up the good work. We look forward to seeing what the future holds. We've heard enough from you already.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Yeah, your turn.
Just thank you guys for the opportunity. I do love working for this department, seeing where things are going within it, with admin staff giving me the opportunity that I've had to take on the Recruit Academy and kind of progress things. C Platoon for guiding and mentoring me into becoming the paramedic that I am today. And then you guys just supporting us and giving us the resources that we need to further our department and become a better organization as we go forward. I just appreciate the opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.
The same day. I mean.
Mrs. Horsey, I think you have some introductions.
Yes, we do. As you can see, between the months of January and February, we hired 7 new employees. Unfortunately, the 2 employees from Public Works were unable to make it tonight due to some difficulties with the storm that they're still dealing with. But I am so honored to be here that we have 5 of our paramedics and trainees available tonight to be here to be introduced. So again, I'm going to ask both Chief and Deputy Chief to come up here and introduce their 5 new employees.
All right, good evening again. So the first one that we have here is Dan Mills. So Dan, you're up first. So Dan Mills just joined us. He is a paramedic trainee. He is finishing up his spring semester, so you'll finish in the summertime. So I'll give you a second if you want to say something to the commissioners.
Dan Mills. I live in Felton. Relatively new to Kent County. I've got family in the area and kind of deep roots in the Delmarva Peninsula. So I spent a little bit of time in the military, a little bit of time doing other stuff. Found myself here. Very excited to start working, serving the community, and to be of use. So as I see you all, I look forward to getting to know everybody, and thanks for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
All right, the second one that we have here this evening is Thomas Blomquist. So Tom started with us this month, coming from Pennsylvania. So I'll give him a second to say something.
Hello, my name is Thomas Blomquist. Recently moved here with my wife from Pennsylvania and have worked for a variety of EMS agencies in my time, but can say by far that this is the best one I've been at, and I am very excited to continue to work here.
And then the final 3 that we have, which are not here this evening, are Madison McGinnis, who's a paramedic trainee, and then Isabella Davenport, who's also a paramedic trainee. Those 2 individuals will also be finishing up their paramedic certification program in the summertime. So we're excited to have them. And then we have one more that is a paramedic, James Cortese. He started with us in January, and he is a ready medic, so he's going through the field training process now. He's actually on duty this evening. So. Thank you.
Any commissioner comments? Vice President Scott?
I'd like to welcome all of you that are here this evening and the ones that could not make it tonight. And I think you'll find that you've joined the best team in the state. I'm not prejudiced or anything. I'm just factual.
Any other commissioner comments? I'd like to also welcome you all. We're excited to have you and look forward to you having many years with Kent County. Thank you. Our first public hearing this evening, Vice President Scott.
Thank you, Madam President. Ms. Kiefer.
Good evening, Commissioners. First, just a word about how the hearing tonight will be conducted. This public hearing is being conducted for the purpose of giving the citizens of the county the opportunity to present testimony on the application before the levy court. Everyone will have a chance to speak. All statements are to be made from the podium at the front of the room. For the record, please give your name and address. Copies of any written statements or exhibits used during the hearing should be presented for identification and inclusion in the record. For each application, the president will introduce the application. Then the levy court will receive testimony from all of those in favor. Testimony will then be received from those who may be opposed. After everyone has had an opportunity to speak, the hearing on the application will be closed, and the levy court will take what action it deems appropriate. Levy court's decision will be based upon public hearing testimony given at this meeting and a recommendation submitted to the levy court by the Regional Planning Commission. I would ask that that recommendation be included by reference in the permanent record of this meeting established by the clerk. The public notice of this hearing was published in the January 30th, 2026 edition of the Delaware State News. The application before the levy court tonight, CS 2602, is a conditional use application with site plan for the expansion of a church property to include also sports fields and a campground. The site itself is 11.7 acres on the south side of Milford-Harrington Highway, east of Bloomfield Drive and west of Milford. The Regional Planning Commission voted unanimously to recommend conditional approval of the application, determining that it demonstrated compliance with all of the relevant conditions of approval, and it is indeed compliant with the comprehensive plan. So again, this comes with a recommendation for approval. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
Commissioners have questions for Ms. Kiefer? Thank you, Ms. Kiefer. Thank you. At this point, we open the public hearing to anyone who would like to speak in favor of CS 2602. Please come forward.
For our guests joining us online, if you'd like to speak in favor of application CS 2602, please indicate by raising an electronic hand or pressing *3 if you're joining us by phone. I see no hands raised online, Madam President.
Thank you. Is there anyone here who would like to speak in opposition to CS 2602? Please step forward.
Similarly, if you're online and would like to speak in opposition to application CS 2602, please indicate by raising an electronic hand. Still no hands raised online, Madam President.
Thank you. Back to you, Vice President Scott.
Thank you, Madam President. I move that the Levy Court grant conditional approval of application CS 2602, conditional use site plan application for a sanctuary, family center, and education building totaling 29,022 square feet, located outside the Growth Zone Overlay District. This is based on Exhibit A, RPC recommendations report dated February 24, 2026. Exhibit B, public hearing testimony dated February 5, 2026. And testimony at tonight's meeting and the findings of the fact this site is zoned agricultural, in which sanctuary, family center, and educational building are permitted as conditional use by 205-53. Applicant has demonstrated compliance with the conditions of approval in section 205-69B. Application is compliant with the comprehensive plan.
I have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion by Vice President Scott, second by Commissioner Hertz. Any questions? Roll call.
Mr. Angel, absent. Mr. Hall,
Yes, for staff and RPC recommendations.
Mr. Hertz,
Yes, per staff and RPC recommendations.
Mr. Pepper,
Yes, per staff, RPC recommendations, and no opposition.
Mr. Scott,
Yes, for reasons stated in the motion.
Mr. Sweeney,
Yes, for all reasons previously stated.
Mrs. Maston.
Yes, all reasons stated.
Madam President, roll call, reveal 6 yeas, 1 absent.
Let the record show 6 yeas, 1 absent. Public hearing is closed. Moving on to any old business. New business, Commissioner Hertz.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to have the introduction of ordinance LC 25-05, bylaws of the Regional Sewer Advisory Board, an ordinance to amend the Code of Kent County, Volume 1, Chapter 84, Sewer Advisory Board Regional, as detailed for public hearing on Tuesday, March 10th, 2026 at 7 p.m.
Thank you. I don't believe we have executive session this evening. Any information items anyone would like to share? Any public comments? Anyone have any commissioner comments? I just have 2. We had 2 meetings scheduled this week, one for yesterday and today. The tax ditch meeting is now going to be on March the 3rd, and the Farm Bureau, I believe, which was going to be at the Harrington Moose Lodge, is now March the 9th. Oh, I apologize. Farm Bureau is at Marble Farms, tax ditch is at Harrington Moose Lodge. Having no further business, motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all.